These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26. He says, "We know Sudani came out. It's no longer a secret. We know the monetary reform is coming. We know they are suggesting 1.32. I suggested higher, but who knows? All of a sudden, Parliament came out and said, oh, we look forward to our currency to have value put onto it. We're passing the laws." Frank says that was interesting. Those that for decades have stopped the possibility of a new exchange rate to come out for the currency of Iraq are finally saying uncle. Even those that were against the monetary reform are now forced to tell the truth. Mountain Goat says, "I have to say that the CBI cannot turn back from all the progress already made. Also, remember that the citizens of Iraq are reading all of these articles too about increasing the value of the dinar, and so it is way beyond the point of return to the same old, same old. Remember two things, if nothing else. One, it's not if, but when this event is going to happen, and two, it is going to happen and soon." Pimpy says if you go to 132, it actually comes out at 76 cents. So if my 5 million dinars times 76 cents, oh yeah, $3 8 million, $3.8 million, but we'll take it. But if this is moving in the decimal place over 3 positions, coming out to 1.320 for every US dollar, they need to change their currency. That's the deletion of the zeros. Your 25,000 dinar becomes 25 dinar. So if I take my 5 million and remove the 3 zeros and multiply times 76 cents to 5,000 dinars times 76 cents would equal 3,800. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. When Al-Sudani was talking about he would love to have an exchange rate of 1.32, he was talking about the deletion of the zeros. I said that's what we need to avoid. You do not want the deletion of the zeros, but it looks now like it's inevitable. Jeff says they have suspended currency auctions from this point forward through the remainder of March, giving them eligibility to revalue this weekend, having this weekend being the earliest point throughout the entire year to be able to revalue. Iraq was not even eligible to revalue before this weekend. Sandy Ingram says Iraq has completed the necessary prerequisites to join the World Trade Organization, or the WTO. This pivotal development, reported by Gulf News, marks a new chapter in Iraq's economic journey. Joining the WTO is not a mere formality. It necessitates a commitment to aligning with the WTO rules by enhancing private sector performance and U-hauling trade policies. Membership in the WTO is a significant milestone for any country. Firefly, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly says Iraq was on TV Channel 1 talking with the United States Treasury on reconsidering sanctions on our banks. Frank says that he's going over there to tell them about the new exchange rate. Pimpy says everybody thought Iraq was at the end of becoming a member with the World Trade Organization. Come to find out, they're just barely at the beginning stages. What does this mean for Iraq? How long is it going to take? Pimpy provides a Wikipedia quote. An offer of accession is given once the consensus is reached among members. The process takes about 5 years on average, but can take some countries almost a decade. The shortest accession negotiation was 2 years and 10 months. The longest were that of Russia, lasting 19 years and 2 months. Sampson has an article, quote, Al-Sudani faces American pressure to resolve problems with the Kurds before visiting Washington. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani is expected to make his first official visit to the White House in April since taking power. Walking Stick says Iraq is indeed ready, but the USA has still multiple conditions for release in the region, which are presently being satisfied. We're getting to the end of the game, which could monetarily finish as Iraq is going public to force a potential release. It is any minute, any second time frame. Frank article quote, an economist identifies the ideal solution to reduce the dollar difference between the official and the parallel. Frank says the only solution is a new exchange rate with lower notes, and that's exactly what Sadani and Alak are saying to the citizens of Iraq. Right, Pimpy says, I warned you guys about this, that if you get together in a group, you can negotiate a different rate. No, 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 you can't. That is false. Lastly, we have Mountain Goat who says, so according to Shafak News, the Parliamentary Finance Committee discussed on Thursday with the Central Bank of Iraq the monetary policy and banking system in the country and ways to increase the value of the Iraqi dinar. I quote from the article, to discuss monetary policy, the banking system in the country, and ways to increase the value of the Iraqi dinar. Mountain Goat says, folks, I don't know about you, but this article was wow.